My name's Andrea. I'm the co-artistic director of Fidget Theatre and the writer of Molly's Marvellous Moustache, the children's picture book and now the theatre show.
M for Molly's Moustache.
When she puts on this moustache, she's able to go off on fantastical adventures. She can build anything and be anything and do anything. The character of Molly is kind of preschool, and I think there's a lot of talking to children of that age about being grown up. It sort of starts with having a big bed and wearing big pants, and then it kind of moves into, right, you're a big girl now, you're a big boy now, you're grown up, you're going to school, which I think means that children do a lot of thinking about being a grown up. So I think there's a lot of material there which is both fantastical, but then also poses a lot of questions. My own little girl came home from nursery and said, "Molly, I want a moustache like the grown-ups," and I was given the task of making one, and I think that a seed was planted in my head, and I wrote a story. I found a really fantastic illustrator, and started working with her. Worked with a designer, and I made it into a real proper book, which was incredibly satisfying process, and was also quite interesting for me as a writer, working with someone who saw things totally differently. So someone who thought about things in terms of illustration was really exciting. And then I've had a similar process, really, of working with Ruth as a director. "I will wear my moustache for all day and all night," said Molly. "And then I will discover mountains, explore jungles and fly on an aeroplane." Some really great actors who have brought some really fantastical, funny characters to the story. Molly's a really fun character. She's pretty feisty. She's directing the action, she's conjuring worlds, she's imagining characters. We kind of talked about this idea of Molly being like a child's ego unleashed. And I think that's a really lovely character to have on stage.